Hey technology, what's going on? Who do I think I am? This is me texting.
For the weekend, so I just made a bunch of stuff last night. Looks like Dad's favorite meal. Very funny.
Very.
Hi, hello. I thought I'd try something different this time around. I always feel like when I do like vlog content, it's really just long montages. And a montage is great. I love me a montage. But there needs to be context, right? So a day in my life, why not? Like post skincare. I was like, wait, I should have filmed that, but I don't know. I don't know what y'all like. You want to see all the boring bits? Because I'm going to give you the boring bits. We're literally doing pretty much nothing today. I just have a bit of work in the morning and then I'm going to chill because last weekend was a lot. So I just want to chill. It's raining, so it's a gloomy Saturday, but finally the heat is gone. It is finally fall. I feel it. I think I might go to a cafe today. There's one on my list that I've been meaning to go to and just haven't had a chance to go. Making coffee right now. I don't have a proper ice box, so I have this Tupperware of ice. So I just need 3 ice cubes. I have you propped on this jar of chili oil, in case you're wondering. These instant diet coffee sticks. I've been feeling it. I've been feeling skinny, let me tell you. I'm pretty sure it's just placebo. But I noticed that like it cuts off my appetite a bit. I've been enjoying this. I've been saying no to like big portions and stuff, which has been nice. So let's get mixing. Okay, first off, well, if anyone must know, I take a little shot of this, but Bloom Green Superfoods. I just find that it just keeps me sane, if you will. But I just require a little bit, just a little. So we're gonna do that first. And I have Sunny's Book Truck Nalgene as a carafe, so yes, I've been loving it. Holds a lot of water, perfect for what I need. And let's mixy. Is this the content you subscribe to? Vitamin. Yep. Okay, now that's out of the way. I think we're gonna do 2 sticks. 2 sticks today. Usually I do 1, but it's just me and not the office today, so we're doing 2 sticks. There we go. Nice. A bit of water, about a cup. And then mixy. I love instant coffee. You know, I do have an AeroPress, but I don't got that time. I don't got that time for the coffee ritual. As much as I love it, like back home in LA, I love it. Like, I think it's the Korean Bali culture that I'm just like, I don't got time. I don't got time making sure I have everything mixed. Usually I add a bit of milk, but we don't have milk. It's actually being delivered today, but. Is this angle okay? Yeah, as I said, I have a bit of work to do, so I'm gonna do that. I don't wanna work. Oh, this information. Okay, well, while I'm working, I guess I can do this. I can do 2 things at once. Okay, while I'm working, let me give you updates on a book. I'm doing, not sure if I mentioned it, but I'm doing a buddy read of Our Share of Night with Roisin from Roisin Reading. Hey girl. and I'm about 33% of the way through. It's fine. I'm having fun. There's one scene in particular that I just went through where it's like, what? And it was crazy. It was crazy, y'all. Woo! But it's really just like a lot of like relationship building and setup, which is fine. I'm not like totally in love with any of the characters. I mean, I think they're interesting, but I was just talking to Rasheen asking like, oh my god, did you get to the part? Did you get to the part? This is me texting. And she was like, she's almost there. And I was like, 100 pages shy. And I was like, oh my god, is that what 30% is? I don't have any concept of how big this book is, first off. I didn't bother like checking page numbers or whatever, but boy, oh boy, I don't know how to do this. Is anyone else also just at work and like, I don't know how to do this? Okay, I'm just gonna move that there. Okay. It's dealing with the occult. There's this thing called the darkness that is pretty engrossing. But anyway, we have our protagonist, Gasper, and his father, Juan, and them doing life together. But they deal with the occult. They can conjure up the dead. There's one spooky scene where Gasper has a dream and he thinks about this dog that belongs to someone else. The dog's dead, and then it starts like rapping at his door, and his father comes in and he's like, what are you doing? Also, their mom is deceased. This is also not a spoiler because it like happens within the first 10 pages of the book. So far it's just sort of Gasper going about life, seeing weird shit. And I don't know, it can go anywhere, literally anywhere, which should be quite exciting. Everyone's been saying they've had like a weird August reading slump, but honestly, I had a banging one. And now everyone's having like a really hot September reading moment, and I'm like, I'm not there, y'all. I think I'm at 4. I'm on book 4 right now, and it's already the middle. Oh my god, it's the 16th. So it's already the middle of the month, and I've only done 4 books. And I think my reading's slowing down. I'm gonna go to a cafe, and then I think I'll just bring a Didion with me, because it's supposed to be Didion month. And I might go to the city next weekend. I think I will, because I need to get out of the house, honestly. Okay, you know what? We don't need this. We don't need this, and we can condense this to this. Sorry, I just realized I cannot multitask for the life of me. What am I doing? Working and vlogging at the same time. Who do I think I am? What was I saying? Yeah, I lost my wallet. So I lost my visa in Korea, and appointments are booked. I can't get an appointment until after the Chuseok holiday, so I literally can't go anywhere, like travel, if I'd like to, abroad. I was thinking of going into the city, but let me tell you, Seoul, Chuseok weekend, like nothing is ever open, except maybe that weekend, so I don't know. Yeah, I haven't figured it out. So I don't have that. I lost my American card. Oh my god, which reminds me, I have to call my bank, activate my card, because it just got to my US address. And y'all take so long. Let me tell you. Oh, I got my Korean card, which is great, because I was like, I literally can't do anything without my Korean card. I called my Korean bank on Monday, and guess what? The card arrived on Wednesday. Isn't that insane? That's insane. I mean, Korea is a small country. Amazon Prime is already built into the culture, essentially. It's that Bali culture. It's that, like, fast speed Korean service, minus immigration offices, because, you know, it's like the DMV. It's a hellscape. Get an appointment. Anyway, I can't get an appointment. Oh, what am I going? I'm going everywhere. This is what happens. I'm just not organized. Okay, let's get through this. Okay, Korean bank card arrived on Wednesday, because Korean is just super fast with everything. Like, even when you're on the phone and you're on hold anywhere, it's amazing. It's like within 2 minutes, under 5 minutes. Anything over 3 minutes, okay, anything over 10 minutes, it's just like, okay, give up, because you're gonna be on hold forever and you're not gonna get it. In America, waiting time, on hold is like what? Usually like an hour, right? Whether it be like Apple or your bank, your phone, anything. But in Korea, it's like a minimum of like at most waiting 5 minutes, usually within seconds. It's insane. And it's not even just like the amount of people calling, because Korea's like densely populated. It might be tiny, but like there are many people. There are stacks and stacks and stacks of apartment buildings and people in those apartment buildings. It's insane. Anyway, America, get your shit together. Because like waiting for a bank card from like Bank of America or anyway, it takes them like a week and a half. And I'm just like, why does it take that long? Also, the days when like Kaiser Permanente and getting glasses and having to wait like a week and a half to get glasses. Why? When in Korea, you can literally get your glasses done within an hour. It's like Jin's, or that one place in New York and Chinatown that does it within an hour. Yeah, it's insane. I think Warby Parker does it within an hour too. I don't know. Someone fact check me. Yeah, I don't know why it takes America so long to just like do glasses too. But yeah, these got done in with like 30 minutes. It was insane. I love stuff like that. Anyway, and for cheaper. So I'm waiting on 2 cards to come in. One has come in and I need to call them. I need to do that today too before I go out. Anyway, as you can tell, my brain has been slush because I've just been so anxious since Saturday, from when I lost my wallet. And I just filmed an unboxing of it in a vlog, and just like watching me unbox it, just like I cried because I was just like, I don't even have it anymore. There's a bond formed between me and that wallet, like a bond. And it's not even the actual wallet itself, it's like the very identity of the wallet. You know what I mean? The spirit of the wallet, of its many production units. But that wallet has stained something in me. It has become a part of Nathan identity. And I must have the same one. I must have the same one. Yeah. Anyway, that's enough blabbering because I really don't want to edit this, honestly. That's where we're at right now. And yeah, just gonna finish up this work, call my bank, and then why won't this copy and paste? You ever just like, hey technology, what's going on? No, just me. Okay, well, keep y'all posted. Sup, y'all? We're going outside. The work has been done. The lunch has been lunched. The dishes have been washed. This is the fit. I'm going out in my city. I'm kind of self-conscious because Sandy leaning. I feel like in the city, it's a lot easier because like I don't give a fuck. But I'm in my city and it's like very, I mean, conservative country bumpkin. Style isn't all that great, what have you. Oversized dad shirt, white tee underneath, 51% jeans. Yes, the shorts. Sandy Liang bag. Oh, book of the day is After Henry by Joan Didion. I'm almost at 40% of our share of the night. And it's good. But as I said, I need a break, so we're breaking it up with some Joan Didion. Also, I mentioned that I wanted to do a Didion September. So that's what's going on. Yeah, gonna go to a cafe, read a bit, journal a bit. I haven't journaled in a long while, so that'll be nice. And hopefully there are seats at this cafe. Otherwise, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Okay, let's go. 2.8. I read books because reading is sexy. And if you're not reading, you're not sexy. I just got back home. It looks like nighttime, but it's not. It's like 5 in the afternoon. Honestly, I'm pooped. I walked home and drenched in sweat. It's not even that hot, but it started raining. And then it all worked out because it just looked like it rained on me. I wasn't actually sweating, but like, you know, sweat was like piling up on my shirt. Anyway, did you need to know that? I only managed like 60 pages into Didion. Don't ask me why, but I got distracted talking to my brother. Anyway, I don't know. We had a good talk. It was fine though, so it was okay. Oof, first essay in here, strong, very strong, sets the tone and devastating. The way she punctuates that essay, and then sort of leads into how she has tracked her years afterwards, like what she was sort of distracting herself with. And it was the Reagan years, politics, cocktail parties, jargon, just the entire atmosphere of social elites talking about things that they don't necessarily understand, and all of this luxurious food. And it's fun just reading the way she details all of the theatrics that what I always deemed as boring. Politics is boring. I said it. But yeah, and she sort of details everything with really, really lush details. The dinners, the parties, and right now we're talking about reporters and how they sort of create the enthusiasm when presidents who are running and competing against each other. Is that the right word? Anyway, I'm sorry. How reporters sort of create the enthusiasm, and as they create the enthusiasm, they sort of create biases. And she covers one point where CNN was covering Dukakis. They staged him playing ball in front of a bowling alley, made it seem real, but it wasn't, and made him seem like a normal guy, but it was like completely staged. And it's just funny moments like that where back then when you probably saw it on TV, you're like, regular Joe, that's where my vote is. But it was fake. It was completely fake. Fake news. Term hasn't been created in 1988. It already existed. Fake news. What we were seeing on TV was fake. Is the moon landing real? Just kidding. I'm not gonna go into that. Exactly what I needed as a what? Palette cleanser. I'm sorry, my brain is not braining. Palette cleanser to Our Share of Night. But we're gonna jump back into Our Share of Night for tonight. Gonna keep it chill. I want to finish up this movie. I haven't been able to finish. It's just really long. I know, injustice to the film. But yeah, gonna have dinner and then finish up L'Eclisse. That's what we're watching tonight. And so beautifully shot. Black and white is just gorgeous in the film. That's about it. I don't know, but I've been like so tired. Maybe it's like the change in weather. Still hot though, so nothing really drastic, but I don't know. Am I getting old? Am I getting older? Signing off for now. Hi, hello. Here to report that I literally did nothing today. I did stuff like laundry, cleaned the house, called a friend. I totally forgot I had to do an errand today. I have to go to the bank. But this is the fit. Sunny's book truck. Heaven is a room with all my books. How more true can that be? And non-fiction tote. I haven't worn this actually ever, so today will be the day. 51% shorts, because I think it's hot out and it might rain. We'll see. I'm not sure I'm gonna do hat. Hair is like kind of wonky and kind of gross. Oh, I took a nap today, which is great. Can I do a hat? Let me see. This is okay. This is too boy. This is serving too much boy today. I don't know how I feel with all the blue. All the, like the different shades of blue. What if I did green? My lit full on sunnies today. No, I think we'll be fine without a hat. Yeah. Well, I'm literally doing one errand. I might go to the cafe just to see what this place is. it just opened up, I think, so yeah. But let's go. Hi, hello, I'm back home. We're boiling chickpeas. So, while I'm waiting, I thought, quick book updates. Not much, but we managed to hit a couple pages of After Henry. We're in the California section, which opens up. Ooh, can I read you? Ooh, so good. The domestic details spring to memory. Oof. And then it becomes this whole profile on Patricia Hearst. Just her being a Californian. You know, Didion is just one of those writers that does California beautifully. I need to read you this passage as well because, I don't know, there are very few writers who know how to do California, and Didion is one of them, as well as Eve Babbitts, and those are my girlies. Those are my homies, my home girls. The extent to which certain places dominate the California imagination is apprehended, even by Californians, only dimly, deriving not only from the landscape but from the claiming of it, from the romance of emigration, the radical abandonment of established attachments. This imagination remains obdurately symbolic, tending to local lessons in what the rest of the country perceives only as scenery. Like, that is a gorgeous sentence. I'm not exactly sure what is going on in that sentence, but to break it down, like, we have this, or like people not from California have this perception of California. It's only when you really start to examine it that you realize it's quite an incredible space. Like, I think people often forget that, like, California has mountains, we have deserts, we have the city, we have the suburbs, we have the coast, we have Mexico right beneath us, and we have the Pacific Northwest right above us. It's just such an interesting and beautiful and ecological landscape that is so immense. But in that immensity, there are so many subgroups of so many different kinds of people, much in the way that New York exists, in that there's so many immigrants. California too, San Francisco alone, LA alone, it just has so much diversity. It's so hard to pinpoint like what California is because really it's so dimensional. It has so many different fragments and edges. It's one of those, like, you know, Dungeons and Dragons dice, you know? There's just so many ways to look at it, and Didion, I think, captures that, the essence of examining California within that little paragraph that I just read you. At the cafe that I was at, I also did a bit of reading of Our Share of Night. Not much to update. I feel like however many, like, times I'm tapping through, I get through like 0.5%. So we're at 40%, I want to say. Still, Mariana Enriquez is sort of just, is so infatuated with her characters for some reason. Like, we got our boy Gasper, and I think she's just like too invested in him, like loving him as a character, but honestly, all he's serving is boy. And I need more than that, okay? I need more than just boy. Like, there just isn't much to work with. I'm not entirely invested in the characters, sadly. Maybe they'll turn around, who knows? But I don't love him. I don't love him. I don't hate him. He's just giving boy, and that's it. The major issue with big books is that, one, you gotta get the character down, because if you don't have the character down, the rest of the text, like, fuddles itself, because it's like you need some kind of investment outside of plot. A big book requires lots of plot. If there isn't a lot of plot, then why are we sort of dawdling in hundreds and hundreds of pages of what? Of what? So that's my only complaint. I mean, it's fine. There haven't been many spooky moments at the moment, so we're waiting. We're waiting for the spooks. I don't know. This is why I don't do big books, because it's quite an investment. There's a beauty to it, but that beauty has to be worth it. Like, the last time I feel like I was heavily invested in a really big book was The Goldfinch by Donna Tartt, because I loved that boy. Because from the get-go, you get so much. You get his relationship with his mom, sort of the childlike nature of who he is, and then you get the whole museum bombing. And from then on, it's just like, not only do you get different relationships that are formed throughout the text, but you also get different landscapes, different countries, and different parts of America that I think Donna Tartt beautifully painted. I just feel like that was the last big book that I was like, whoa, I love Theo. But also, I guess, I totally forgot. A Little Life also is a big book that I feel, not really big. I guess it's big. How big is that book? Let me check. I've been wanting to do a reread of this, but I'm just like, you know, terrified. Okay, it's actually quite a big book. It's 800 pages. But that as well, because it also is so focused on relationships. There's enough plot going on, and enough terrible things happening to these people that just, the reading becomes compulsive. But for Our Share of Night, the reading isn't compulsive. It's just fine. The characters are just fine, and I don't know. Like, you know when you can sense that you're already reading a 3-star read, and you're just waiting for that moment, for the score to rise. Will it rise? Who knows? And that's the game you play. That's the game you play with books, fiction, when it will turn, and if it will surprise. It's a fun game. It's a fun game. That's why I also read, to see how things end. I don't know if that's a reason one should read, or one should tackle any form of art, to see the end of things. But it is, right? Anyway, before I go babbling on, those are the book updates. I forgot to mention that, like, or did I mention that I took a nap before heading to the cafe, so I feel a bit like, wow, wow, wow. But I feel good, actually. I feel a bit myself, and I feel like I'm back in the groove of reading. My headspace is back in terms of reading. It feels good. So I'm glad I'm back to my normal self. I don't know why it took me so long to get here, but here we are. Thanks for being here. Thanks for listening, as always. Love y'all. Love y'all. Be well, do good work, keep in touch. Sunk in an excess of carbohydrates. That's Didion.